What is going on, guys? DVSMarine30 here bringing you guys another video, and today I have another World War II video that we are going to take a look at. I covered, I think, guns, I covered different divisions, and I covered game modes, I think, sorta. I might do a different video on that, but I figured today, finally, we're gonna get into the score streaks of the game. I don't know if you guys have seen any gameplay. You guys have probably seen some of these score streaks in action. Again, if you guys want to see some of these score streaks I'm gonna talk about in today's video, be sure to go check out, just search on YouTube. I'm sure there's a bunch of other YouTubers that capture gameplay from E3 that will have these certain score streaks in their videos. Some of them may not, but again, I wanted to reiterate that I am going to be posting a ton of gameplay and streaming a ton when the beta actually comes out, and we're gonna be going over each one of these things and doing a lot of informative videos as well. So if you guys haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. But regardless, let's get right into the video and let's talk about some score streaks. So I think there is actually more than these score streaks that have been announced, but what I'm using is the Call of Duty website to actually let you guys know about this, because these certain pictures that they've been posting also have descriptions and kind of tell you more about it than some of the other ones. But obviously you guys know we have the spy plane, or whatever you want to call it, the UAV basically, but that is not included on the list. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to do a way more in-depth video when I actually have access to play the game, especially during the beta. So without further ado, let's go. These are in no particular order. Again, these are on the Call of Duty website, and these are where you guys can find this if you guys want to look at them more and go in more depth and just check them out. So starting off with the first one, it is called carpet bombing. What the description says is an aerial obliteration bombing that makes multiple passes over the enemy occupied territory. So I'm sure it's going to be like kind of, I'm trying to think of like a maybe like a napalm strike, almost like from, I think that was in what, Black Ops, I'm pretty sure. Basically you call it in, it's kind of like a line across the map, and you kind of point it to which direction you want. I know this is making absolutely no sense, but you put it on the part of the map you want, and it comes in, basically just does like a huge airstrike across wherever you have it to go. So carpet bombing, pretty cool, definitely something that we've seen before. Next is a super cool, really cool score streak that I'm actually really curious to use and see how it actually acts in multiplayer. I know a lot of people were freaking out about it first, but it's the flamethrower. The flamethrower is going to be super sick to use, and it has the very short description. It literally says a portable backpack flamethrower, and that's basically what it is. I'm not really sure how the ammo works. I didn't watch too much gameplay on the actual flamethrower itself, so I'm not sure if it's going to have a limited amount of ammo, a limited amount of time, or how that's going to work with the flamethrower, but did look really cool. And what I did notice also about the flamethrower, I don't know if you guys saw any gameplay of it or not, be sure to go check some out if you guys haven't. Again, just search it on YouTube. But what I noticed is it depends on what team you're on. Will change up, like, depending on what team you're on, it will change up the style of the flamethrower. So the American flamethrower is the one that's kind of advertised that we see and everything. But I actually saw gameplay, I think it might have been Chaos Silencer maybe, that actually posted like a gameplay on the Axis side actually using the flamethrower, and it looked a lot different. Obviously it still acted the same. I'm sure everything's going to be the same besides like the style, because obviously the two sides had different style flamethrowers. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not sure if anybody else picked up on that, but the flamethrower is really cool, and I can't wait to get gameplay for you guys using that. But next we have the fighter pilot. I believe this was actually in the reveal trailer, and we did obviously see gameplay. If you guys did see other people's gameplay, basically I think you call in, it's sort of like the carpet bombing where you call in a certain path, but when you call in the path like on your map, which is really cool, I want to point out, by the way, if you guys haven't seen that, when your guy pulls out like an airstrike thing where you're trying to coordinate where you want the airstrikes to go or where you want a carpet bombing to go, your guy basically pulls out like a paper map, and obviously everything's moving on there, so it's not obviously like a real map, but it does look really cool. But anyway, the fighter pilot, all it says is fly a strafing run in a fighter aircraft. So again, you're just going to call in like a path like the carpet bomb. It's going to take you down that path, and you're going to be able to shoot the gunner of the aircraft. You're not going to be able to fly it or turn it any other way. It'll just kind of aim you down. I think you might have a little bit of aim that you'll use with the right stick, and then whatever your shoot button is, that's what you use to actually shoot the bullets. And then the enemies will kind of show up on the map with like red circles around them, I believe. And yeah, that is basically it. It does look like a cool score streak. You probably can get a couple of kills out of it. I wouldn't highly recommend it, but again, I haven't even used it yet, so I'm gonna try all these score streaks out and let you guys know what I think about all of them, again, once I get gameplay. Next, we have the glide bomb. This was also shown in the trailer. I think in my reaction trailer, I thought it was actually going to be like a nuke. I thought it was kind of symbolizing like a chem strike, nuke, whatever else it's been called in the past Call of Duties, a Moab. But basically all it is a score streak that you call in. in, and it basically falls out of an aircraft, and I think you're able to actually control it to where you want it to go on the map. So anyway, the description for it says a remote controlled bomb, so that's basically what it is. It'll just drop from an aircraft. I'm not sure where on the map, maybe in the middle of the map, and then you kind of can just control it to wherever you want. It didn't look too powerful in the actual like beta or whatever the, I don't know what build, I guess it'd be an alpha technically, that the guys were playing at E3, so that is good. Obviously we don't want anything too overpowered, we want things obviously balanced, but it did look pretty cool and definitely something I'm going to try out as well. But next we have the Mortar Strike. The Mortar Strike is, description says, a precision strike upon 3 targeted locations. Again, we've had, I think they're actually were, I think it was called the Mortar Strike, I'm pretty sure, in Black Ops. We've had a bunch of different combinations of these in the past, like 5 Call of Duties I feel like, or 4 maybe. There's been a bunch of different names for these things, but again, pretty much the same thing, just a mortar strike. You're going to be able to call it in 3 different locations on the map. Obviously, if you're playing like an objective game mode, it's going to be a lot easier. TDM or any like kill confirmed or something to where there's not really any objectives, you're going to obviously be able to call it in, but it's going to be a lot harder to get kills. You'll just have to get lucky and hope somebody runs under your targeted location. But mortar strike, definitely cool. As I said, we've seen that in the past couple of Call of Duties, but definitely a good staple score streak, and I'm excited to use it again. And then finally, the last one that we have on the Call of Duty website is the artillery barrage. I think that's how you say it. The description says an artillery barrage on a designated location, and I'm not really sure. I'm trying to look at the actual picture, and again, you guys probably see the pictures on the screen. I forgot to mention that I was going to put them on there, but I'm not really sure. I can't remember if we did see this score streak or not in the actual gameplay of from YouTubers or whoever else, or even in the like reveal trailer. But yeah, anyway, that is that one. Again, I'm going to be trying out all these score streaks. I want to do a more in-depth video. I'm going to try to get as much information out of the beta as possible. Obviously, it's not going to be the full game, so I'm not sure how much we're actually going to get offered in there regarding score streaks or guns and different division stuff. I'm not sure if we'll have access to all, is it what, 5 divisions, I think? So I don't know, we'll have to see, but I definitely want to cover the score streaks for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I want to keep doing more World War II videos. I'm just super excited for this game, guys. I just honestly cannot wait for it. The beta is coming up very, very soon, in the next couple of months, and then obviously November is when the actual game comes out. So I'm going to continue to trying to do some of these videos. If you guys have any other things you guys want me to try to cover about World War II, please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to do it. Thank you guys for all the support lately. I really do appreciate it, as always. But that is going to do it for the video today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to hit that like button, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm UVSMarine38, and I'm out. Peace.